Check. Yeah.
Check.
Hello.
Check. We're good, baby.
Mate.
Welcome.
We're cooking with fire right now.
Why is that?
Specifically, Fireball. I'm predicting a late one and a great one.
Well, Chris has to go to work.
We put a little Fireball in our espresso. And let me tell you something. I think it's innovating the game.
Revelation.
It really jacked us up.
Jacked me up.
Yeah.
And this week, I got some opinions. You got some opinions.
I can, yeah.
And that's what this podcast is all about, people.
Opinion.
We're gonna be sharing them here with you today.
It's about opinions and alcoholism
Yes.
combined.
And I hope you're drinking too as you're listening
Yeah.
on this Tuesday morning.
Except if you're driving.
Tuesday morning, driving to work, put a little Fireball in that
Or
car.
Exactly.
operating heavy machinery. Don't do that either.
We said, what'd they say? They at some coffee
Well, you go
shops?
to Starbucks, you say leave room for milk.
Yeah.
Or you say leave room for Fireball.
Leave a little room for Fireball. You take that Fireball right to the counter with you. Just pour it in
Dump
there.
it in. No one can stop you.
Your little 2-shot little plastic bottle.
Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom.
Hey.
Can I get more wine?
Yeah, right there.
Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. It's episode 158. I am Evan.
Patrick.
Justin.
Chris.
I know what all you guys are thinking about. There's this crazy crossover of soccer and basketball. Portuguese soccer stars right now. Figo and Mourinho both at basketball games. Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, it's on everyone's mind. We got Nemir Keita on Boston.
Killing it.
Yeah, and let's bring back one of our favorite segments. One of my favorite segments. One of my favorite footballers of all time. My favorite. The Luis Figo Corner.
Also,
what's he up to? How's that website doing with his jeans and his shoes?
It's very expensive, and it's not really my style.
Why do I have to buy a $400 belt? It says LF on it. I don't need that.
Don't you want to say LF though?
What?
And then someone's like, "Where'd you get that?"
It's travel
Figo's.
travel
Figo.
elegance.
Travel elegance. Oh man, he looks great.
He's a well-dressed man.
So being well dressed, and let's see some of the prices on these
Cardigans.
These are euros.
435 euros
Shit for a crappy shirt.
for a polo. What's a long sleeve polo?
A 360 euro knitted shirt.
This is you don't understand. This is the height of luxury. Okay.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah, that one has a Ballon d'Or in the picture.
Oh, if it comes with a Ballon d'Or, I'll take it.
Well, now you know why it's so
Worth
expensive.
800 euros.
He's falling on hard times. He's selling the Ballon d'Or for 400 euros.
Wait, the $800 reversible jacket. I mean, that's worth it because you got two jackets in one.
True,
Right?
yeah.
So that might be the one thing that's worth it. But yeah, so he was in Abu Dhabi with some other legends. A lot of people were posting Iker Casillas. Pretty much all the retired Galacticos were down there. And Figo, and he was doing a little social with some people. Kicking a basketball like it was nothing. Although doing keepy uppies with a basketball kind of easy, right, Chris? It's got a lot of air. It's
More
bigger.
bounce.
Yeah, when they're heavier, you got better control.
Yeah, it's kind of bigger too,
He was hanging out with the Denver Nuggets.
and it's got that grip. It's got the grip on it.
It's true, yeah.
Yeah. Hanging out with the Denver Nuggets. He videoed a little bit and posted to his Instagram of the Jokic, the best player in the NBA, probably MVP. He knew that. Filmed him a little bit, but it was Jokic's first preseason game, and this guy does not take care of himself during the off season, much like me. So it's, I understand. So he's
just so talented. He doesn't have to even work.
Yeah, so he's getting into shape, and he looks it. He looks like he's getting into shape. He was just big, heavy 7-footer, moseying on down the court, and then
doing the classic Shaq. Shaq never really got back into shape. He just he just consecutively got heavier and heavier.
Well, you kind of you get into shape during the season. You're doing so much cardio, you'll eventually get there, right? That's the difference.
Every men's league, that's what happens to me. Yeah. By the last 3 games of the season, I'm like, all right, I'm in good shape now.
Yeah, there you go. Figo, I'm very interested. He picks up a basketball. He tries to shoot a 3-pointer. I'm very interested. How's this gonna go? Is this good? It'd be amazing if it went in.
Yeah.
it wedgied. And Figo
What are the chances of that happening?
Figo looked pretty impressed by it. Like he was like, everyone's getting in. Can anyone do that? Like,
He looks at Jokic. You ever done that before?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. And then Jose Mourinho with like just the most classic Portuguese moment you've ever seen in your life. Pretty much like just shows you like from kings and queens to the Joe Schmoes at Rosa Branca. I should say the João Schmoes.
Yeah.
The João Cães. A hot lady walks past and the Portuguese eye is going to follow her.
Yeah.
He did a very look like
It was subtle.
subtle, yeah.
He did it because he doesn't do. I think if he was a non-famous man, he would do a full head turn. But he knows
There's cameras on him.
He knows I'm a famous man. I will do just the eyes. Okay. Yeah.
His face looks kind of funny while he's doing it.
Yeah. It does.
Little suspicious Figo face.
No, it's Mourinho.
Oh, Mourinho, sorry.
Yeah. That was a good one. I like that one.
I love that one.
So he's just sitting on the sideline there, slowly getting out of shape a little more and more every year. Can't keep up with the teams as much.
Who's this?
Mourinho.
Mourinho.
He's putting it on.
He's put no. He don't you remember this podcast interview with Ferdinand?
No potatoes?
He says no. He says
potatoes.
20 miles a day. Not like you, fatty. He called the other interviewer guy pretty much fat.
Yeah, the last question can't be from you. You're fat.
You're fat. let Rio ask it.
Fat shamed in real time.
Yeah. Mourinho don't care.
Europe has a different kind of point of view about those kind of things.
Yeah.
Wouldn't fly over here.
All right, into the footy.
Sure.
Into the footy.
If we have to.
Yep. Let's get it going. UEFA. A bunch of UEFA stuff happened. Sporting tie PSV. Bragança scores at the death to save a point for the Lions. Edu Quaresma wipes out on a breakaway. Couldn't do it.
How do you get a breakaway?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, who let him up there?
He's pretty offensive.
Yeah, he's been playing like wing back and stuff.
Yeah.
Sporting. After the game, the one point I know is like Gyökeres was like, it's like ice skating out here. It's very slippery. He wanted to make sure all the cameras knew how slippery it was. I'm
Complaining. Whiner.
glad he did get hurt, but he didn't like the conditions of the match, I guess.
Glad he didn't get hurt. If he got hurt, you'd be so happy.
No, I wouldn't. I don't relish in those kind of things.
You want
Chris.
to go toe to toe with him.
Let's go. Yeah, I want the respect points.
Hey man, if he goes down, he's only gonna come back stronger. That's the scary part.
True.
What?
You're gonna rebuild him.
Yeah. Kidding me? That guy's gonna come back. He's gonna be like, oh, I gotta make up for those 3 games I missed, and he's gonna score like 10 in one game.
I'll tell you what. If he gets signed to like Manchester United or something, it will be like the Terminator on a team with like the first, remember the first Fantastic Four that like no one really watched, had like Jessica Alba
yeah.
and stuff. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
That. Imagine the Terminator with them. That'd be great.
Fantastic Four.
The first one.
Chris Evans.
And who's the thing? Harry Maguire?
Yeah, obviously. Mr. Stretch is Bruno Fernandes, probably. He's kind of skinny, lanky. Invisible person is Anthony. We can't really we don't know if he's gonna show up or not. Yeah. And give me one more. Who else is there?
He's the fire guy.
Fire guy. Okay, fire guy.
Johnny Evans.
Why?
Because Chris Evans plays him.
Okay.
Okay, but then isn't the Silver Surfer in there too somewhere?
Yeah, that was the second one.
Come on, man. Don't complicate my analogy. It's going good until you said that.
He was Dr.
He's
Doom.
part of there, right? Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Dr. Doolittle? That's okay. Dr. Doolittle.
Patriza, bro.
Yeah. For real.
So yeah, I don't know. It's still early in the tournament. A bunch of games to go. I'm sure they're doing fine. Benfica thrash Atletico 4-0. Atrokoglu, and then 2 penalties. Di María and Kokcu score. Guys, is there a more unlikable club than Atletico?
Yeah, Atletico's a trash team. They're nowhere close to as big as Benfica is. Like, I think it's great we beat them, but I'm not like that impressed. It's fucking Atletico. We should be beating them.
Yeah, we should be beating them. Yeah.
But
Patrick's
it's a
right.
good win. It's
What
big.
were- but
To beat
what-
them 4-0 too.
What were the betting odds on this game? Like Benfica to win? I don't think so.
Maybe it was a little even. I don't know. Benfica's been hot.
I wouldn't know, but we've been playing amazing, man. Ever since this Bruno Lage guy take over,
Yeah.
we're freaking hot. Hot
He plays more offensive. He's playing people in their positions.
That's important.
Playing them in the right position.
Right position, yeah. Kokcu likes to play more forward. Auschnitz, of course, is more comfortable in the middle.
Yeah,
that's
Arsenal's
what
in the
we need.
middle. I mean, that's like where he should be playing. I know, like, people know that we're big Ronaldo Sanchez heads here, and we'll see what happens when he comes back. But Arsenal is a really good player, you know?
Yeah.
They kept playing him as a winger. That never worked because he's not that fast. But he's good at distributor. He's good,
It's good at crossing, no?
good with his head, good passer.
Yeah.
And then you have like two weapon of passers, like with Arsenal and Kokcu adds a dimension. And then you got this little magic man, Atrokoglu.
Yes.
And I must
He's
Apologize.
a wizard,
I must
Justin.
apologize. I've been calling him a Dem. I don't know where I got it in my head that he's a Dem. His name is Kerem.
Yeah.
Kerem Atrokoglu. I won't get it wrong again. My apologies.
He's already a legend.
He's the way he's been starting.
And Manchester United are already interested. That's what happens when you play well for Benfica.
Yeah.
They wanted him in January, I guess.
I'll give you $100 million right now.
No. He's, you know what, for 100, sure. But he is like,
He keeps us up. He can win us the league. We can come back, maybe.
You guys don't need the money.
apparently we do.
No,
it's
you
been,
don't.
It's been all going to Ricard's pockets, so
Yeah.
we need more.
There's no way Benfica needs the money. What you guys buy and sell players for, that doesn't add up at all.
We don't know where the money goes.
Look, man. They're not keeping the books public. We don't know.
Where's the money, Rui Costa? It's in Joao's house, George's house.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
What are you doing with my money, George?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's still siphoning off to some Vieira, maybe. I mean, they're still tight, you know?
Yeah,
Sure,
same.
I'm sure he's still getting a piece.
Hey, everybody gets a piece.
Hey, everybody gets a piece. You know who got a big piece of this game? Carreras, Alvaro Carreras. He was doing well. Probably one of the best games he's played for Benfica. It was a
the
good
best
for him.
game, the best game he's ever played for Benfica. My father, who hates on half
He
the
had,
team,
he had to admit it.
my father hates on half the team. I must say, he does not like many of the players. In any iteration of Benfica, like doesn't matter what year.
Loves
just wants
the
to touch
jersey,
it.
hates the players.
Yeah, he hates half the team. He always hate on this Carreras guy, and he's like, you know what? I got to admit, not that his opinion matters, but if even a dumb guy like him can see that this guy's having an amazing game, that's how good of a game he played.
Hey, man, and when you got two really solid wingbacks and you got Ba firing and Carreras as well, that's dangerous
Ba's always solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Like him a lot.
when he's not injured.
Yeah.
And also, it looks like Antonio Silva's having like a not so great run of form right now.
Just the Arujo kid's so good. You want to see him in there.
He's kind of been dropped for Rougeau, a little steadier.
Should have
makes
sold
less
Tony last year
mistakes.
for 100 mil.
Nah, don't worry about selling. They can all play. We got enough roster spots for everybody.
He'll
yeah,
be
yeah.
fine. He's in
Rotate
the-
him in a bit.
No, sell him. You need the money.
He's a good kid.
He's been using they also use the subs very good. Di Maria scores
Best.
that second goal, comes off pretty soon after that. He's good about taking Di Maria off, keeping those minutes low, so we don't run into the problem we had last year where he was just like run ragged. He's a year older. He doesn't have international this year, so he's not traveling back to Argentina as much.
That's good, yeah.
I think things are looking up.
Oh, definitely.
You know who still kind of hasn't proved himself or shown himself at all to me? Obviously the Pavlidis. But why are we going to talk about bad stuff when everything's been going so good? I just think if this guy can get going, or maybe we have to find some other kind of solution.
I think it'll come. And I think he hasn't been playing that badly. Just like his play, hold up play and passing.
Yeah, he's definitely creating chances for others.
Yeah.
And he had that one header that was just like absolutely robbed by Oblak.
Yeah.
So he did get one towards the net. He just not very lucky so far.
3 goal contributions in 8 games.
Yeah.
Not ideal, but not terrible.
It's not bad.
I'll tell you,
2 assists, 1 goal.
Kokcu's been playing amazing. Atrokoglu. So, yeah, can't say enough about how good this team's playing. Did you think we were going to smash Atletico 4-0?
No, definitely not.
Batter
4
them?
nothing. No. that was
Until
a
they
big
were
one.
crying?
Yeah. What do you guys think about this? At the
I think it's
Porto
possible.
store, they put a Vamos Atleti thing on the cash register there.
Who did that?
I don't know.
You know what?
That's at the Porto store.
We're living in their head rent free. Actually, they should be paying. Wait, no, they should be paying us
Rent. They should be paying us rent.
for staying in their head.
We'd like to be landlords.
What is that like?
We're trying to get into a landlord game. How much is a down payment on one of these heads?
No, Jesus.
So what, they put the Vamos Atleti thing in their store because what are they saying? Like, you guys need help.
No, they're
You
saying
guys need
They want
more
us to
fans.
lose.
Yeah.
no. They want Benfica to lose.
It just looks terrible. I saw this on the timeline. I was like, come on, guys.
But
don't do that.
Is that an Atletico?
That's not in the
person
main
put that
store.
there?
That's in the store in Colombo. What store is that? I've never been to Porto. Where's that? It's one of the ones that they have.
In Colombo. I don't know. Where's Colombo?
Might be part of Porto.
I don't know. I was watching an episode of Colombo the other day.
Yeah.
That show's actually really good.
Oh, of course. It's one of the first procedurals.
I feel like Kramer's character in Seinfeld, like all of his mannerisms come from Colombo.
Oh yeah.
Like if you watch Colombo, you're like, this is Kramer.
Peter Falk's a fucking legend.
He's fucking great. Yeah. Good
I just
show.
watched Princess Bride for the first time the other
Whoa.
day with my girlfriend.
It's okay.
Great movie.
Columbo.
I was
think
watching
Columbo's
the
better.
Muffin Top Seinfeld episode today,
That's a good one.
and he's trying to bring all the muffin bottoms to all the dumps.
Yeah.
But they won't take them because there's no tops on the muffin. Like, why wouldn't the dump take them just because there's no tops?
What is this? Bottoms? No.
Just where's the tops? It's like, I don't know where the tops are. Just take them.
You were laughing so hard because you're like, what does a dump care?
Why would the dump
Why
care if
does the
there's no
dump
tops? Well, the homeless people didn't want them either.
Yeah.
That's a good bit.
Anyways, speaking of Porto, 3-3 thriller. Porto play Man United, 2 goals down, and Porto come back and go up 3-2. Harry Maguire sadly would come and score with his big stupid head and tie it 3-3.
What's wrong with you, jabronis? You guys can't hold on to leads with the extra man on the field?
I don't know, man. Yeah, that's the second Europa League game straight.
I think I was watching a bit of this. When they took the lead at 3-3, I was like, okay, predictable because they had all the momentum. And then they let it slip away, but you know, I thought if Porto win this game, Ten Hag's job is like done. Like they're gonna can this guy if they lose to Porto. Not that Porto's a small club, but I think in Manchester United's eyes, they think that they should be beating the Portos of the world. I would imagine.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Some years, maybe not. 2004.
Another glorious game for Samu.
Yeah, you got a gem on your hands
He
there.
is absolutely fantastic, man.
He's beasting and feasting.
Scoring like it's nobody's business. Diogo Costa had a stinker of a game.
2 francs.
2 francs? Okay. What are we gonna do? What are all these like Portuguese heroes from like last year and 2 years, the last 2 seasons? They're all falling apart now. What the hell's up with that?
What do you
Our
mean, like
heroes are dying?
like?
Well, like Tony Silva last year, he was like the fucking greatest defender in the world, or was it 2 seasons ago where he like had his breakout season?
Yeah.
And then now, Diogo Costa. I mean, he's still up there, but like,
I think with center backs, there's always like a little period of like, you know, regression after like a big jump. You know, I think Ruben Diaz kind of had one where he didn't leave right away because he like, you know,
People are very,
defenses figured him out
when
a
you're
little
a
bit.
defender and a goalie, people are very hard on you when you make a mistake. That costs a goal, especially.
Yeah.
It's a big mental game, right? And the kid's young. He's figuring out his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just moved out.
Yeah, just move out
His
his
girlfriend
parents,
probably
huh?
broke up with him.
Yeah, he's trying to settle down, trying to get his kids in order and stuff. You know.
His kids.
Yeah.
But to your point, defense is, you're right. It's like a mental game. It's like the offensive guy gets like 10, 20 chances to score in a game, and he'll always get like the next one, or like always have another opportunity. The defender, like, he has to stop them all. If he lets one pass, it's like it's your fault.
Yep, you got a bad game.
they're toast. And then finally for Portuguese team, Braga and Olympiakos 3-0. Braga
Olympiakos.
loses. What
Guys.
the, Chris? What happened there? It's your 2 favorite teams.
This is the first time on my IPTV box I went into the Greek category.
Oh, you have to go
my
Greek.
God.
I couldn't find this game on any of the Portuguese channels. I couldn't find any on the sports channels, soccer's thing. I had to go to the Greek TV.
Maybe it was on 11 Sports or something.
I couldn't find
Oh,
it.
yeah. Portuguese under the box, the 11 Sports has like a lot of shit.
Okay, I'll know that for next time. But yeah, I watched it in Greek. And yeah,
and you got a Greek result.
I did get a Greek result.
As
yeah.
was your fault then.
Yes, it is totally my fault. But those Greeks played good. I don't know what to say, man. Braga they're not themselves. They were shaky. They're rough. They're nervous.
Maybe they were looking ahead to
The Porto.
Porto and also Olympiakos, not to be taken lightly. They are Conference League champions, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
And they got a lot of Portuguese players.
They got a lot of Portuguese players.
Or a couple at least.
Yeah.
And
Tough week for Braga.
Yeah, definitely. And I misspoke before. There's one more Portuguese team, Guimarães. They take down NK Celjie.
Who is that?
I do not know, but they win 3-1. They got Samu. They got another Silva, and then Thiago Silva. Who's this other? I think Gustavo. Gustavo Silva, Thiago Silva, and then Samu. Remember Samu from Vizela?
Yeah, he has like a top knot.
He's back, baby.
What? 2 Samus in this league?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, this Samu's been around for a while. Now he just jumped up to a new team. I thought he was like Nordic or something. I didn't think he was Portuguese.
I hope Guimarães can go far in this, give us some points. I heard we're almost like next in line for another Champions League or like not Champions League, but European spot. We're fighting with England for this. I feel like England
Really?
will probably get
England. Really?
I thought we'd be fighting with the Dutch or something.
Yeah, or France.
I think it's for like another European spot. They want to give it to somebody who earns it or something.
Somebody who earns it.
Somebody.
Somebody who earns it, and it could be us.
We'll take it. Sold. All right. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, subscribe wherever you get podcast. Check us out on YouTube. Leave a rating, leave a review. We got a Patreon. Do some extra content there. Check us out. Support us if you want. Yeah, we're having fun with it. And then let's get into the Portuguese league.
Okay.
Yep. Sporting defeat Casa Pia 2-0. Despite the anti-jogo attempt, the Lions break through. Bragança scores before half. And then Gyökeres from the spot in the 80th. They got some new pink jerseys.
Pink at home. That's big.
They love their jersey drops.
The Sporting fans accept it, but Benfica fans would freak out if
Yeah.
they wore anything but red at home.
You
When
gotta
I-
wear red at home.
Definitely, yeah.
Otherwise, I show up to the game with the wrong jersey on. Now I look stupid that we're not wearing the red jersey. I'm part of the team. Now it looks like I'm not part of the team. Looks like they didn't even inform me about this, you know?
Well, if I'm a
told you.
Benfica fan, I show up, I wear gray.
Oh,
With a little bit of highlighters on it.
It's highlighted a little bit.
yeah.
If you're a Benfica fan, you need to bring 6 jerseys.
No, Sporting fans, they got unlimited.
Oh, yeah,
jerseys.
no, they're cranking them out.
In Jersey news as well, I think me and Patrick need to actually buy more jerseys because Adidas has decided in their next tier up that we'll get some like Adidas jerseys with the little 3-leaf thing.
Oh, I saw that.
Are Roma and Celtic and not Benfica. So we don't get any of that shit. Just Roma and Celtic will get it.
They called them the elite team.
The elite team. So they bumped up Celtic above us and Roma
Yeah.
above us.
Celtic's
Like-
big club. They might sell more jerseys. I don't know.
Yeah, then Benfica?
Well, Portuguese people are cheap. They don't buy the jerseys. They buy them in China, maybe.
And Celtics found a loophole. They're Irish team, so if you're from Ireland, you have to buy that jersey.
Listen, they're a
Scotland.
Scottish team. But a lot of the Irish people like Celtic.
Yeah,
A lot of the
true.
Irish Catholics.
Yeah. When Sporting launched this jersey, I saw the commercial on Instagram, and I thought, I don't know, maybe my vision's off, but it looked like all the seats were turning red, and I was like, what is happening at the Alvalade? Why are they painting the chairs red? This is a crime against the city. And then after
It's a bit of a reddish pink. I'm colorblind. Am I wrong or right?
It's a pretty
red.
I'll tell you what, it's a pretty intense pink,
Yeah.
which kind of looks reddish.
It's for a good. Okay, we didn't talk about it. It's for a good cause, for breast cancer awareness, and
Why didn't you lead with that?
donate? I think part of every purchase goes to that.
Okay, that's beautiful. So they're wearing it one time at home, probably.
No, I think it's all month.
They're gonna wear this jersey all month.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I think that's great too.
But also, it's kind of a slap in the face. It's like a glorified training top. Like the badge isn't even a badge. It's just like printed on there.
You're
Kind of lazy.
You're saying Nike You're saying Nike could have done more with this?
Nike gets lazy. Yeah, they just slap badges on a plain old training shirt.
Couple badge slappers, eh?
Badge slappers.
You know who's the biggest badge slapper? Remember Enzo Fernandez? He was a big badge slapper.
Oh yeah,
I love this team.
Badge kisser, badge slapper.
that was a big slap in the face. Yeah, he did that before he left Benfica.
But on the field, I think Sporting got a new all-star on their hands with this Bragança kid. He's really stepping up the past couple of games.
Oh yeah, is this his year? Is this his pot year?
I think this is pot year. This is he's kind of like a what was the wording used? New star. He's kind of like an old new star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's been around since he was a junior. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's probably still like 19, 21.
No,
But mid-20s.
but he is. This is going to be his breakout year. You're like you said, Evan. I completely agree with that.
Oh yeah. He's
He's
definitely
already-
earned a spot in the middle there.
It's already started.
25.
23.
You can't
Oh, no,
see?
Shirt. 25.
23. 25.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
25.
You can't see.
I
thought
can't
he was-
see from
I
here.
thought he was way younger.
He ain't that young anymore, but he's also kind of in the prime. That's
Yeah.
You're getting into the prime
Yeah,
years.
yeah. That's when he's busting.
He's paid his dues.
What?
Hey.
Where you going? You gonna go rub one out?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let him in, rub.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll continue.
We'll continue. Benfica played, was it Nacional?
Yeah, Nacional.
For a little bit.
In Madeira, 10 minutes approximately. They saw is it a fog or a mist? What do you call it?
It was that looked like a
Fog.
fog.
It was
Yeah,
a fog.
mist. I think mist you can see through, and a
don't know.
fog is like you can't see through that.
Yeah,
Fog-
it was a fog. They saw the fog. They said, "Let's try it for 10 minutes. Let's see what happens." They're like, "Stop this."
Stop. No one can see anything. The
No.
ref can't see what's going on. The players can't see what's
You
going
can
on.
barely see the guy in front of you. The TV can't see too, and that's really important. Well, you want to broadcast this to people.
The most important was the TV.
Yeah, but it's like, do you think if the players could see, they would go through with it? Or is it like specifically broadcasting can't do it?
I think broadcast is a part of it, but mostly it's like the play. Like
gotta come down to
you
the
can't
player.
see.
Yeah, it's the play you can't see, and then like the refs can't see to make a call.
Exactly.
And then the VAR can't see to correct any calls. So
Yeah.
what are we doing out
The
here?
vision's just impaired. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this stadium's like in the mountains too. This like
Jesus Christ.
this island is not flat, right?
This happens
This is
a lot.
high up.
yeah,
this happens a
I'm
lot.
looking through photos and this is fucking bad. The seventh minute is brutal.
And then they stop. They say like, okay, we'll wait 60 minutes or so, see if it
they
clears up.
gave it a chance.
Yeah, they wait to see. Obviously, it didn't. I guess.
No.
I don't know how you got to wait for it to lift or something. Or
Yeah.
it's gonna be there all day, right?
Someone said that later on in the evening it got better, but they couldn't wait around all night. So I guess they just
I
abandoned
guess
the game.
They have a flight planned back to Lisbon.
Yeah.
We're not staying on this fucking island all weekend. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
These guys, I've seen. I feel like Benfica has bad luck with this. Well, I've seen Sporting play in like a mud game too. Benfica played in a mud game against Guimarães last year. And in Santa Clara one year, torrential rain, and then they couldn't play that day, so then they just played the next day. And that's good, to just play the next day. But they couldn't do this here with Nacional because everyone has to report to their national teams on Monday right after.
Yeah.
All these Nacional players have to go home and play for their countries, right?
Well, the Benfica guys, right?
Yeah.
I mean-
The Benfica guys and everyone, I guess, has to stop and break. You're not allowed to play a game on a FIFA break.
Yeah.
Right. So not possible. So they're gonna make it up. I think the day before my birthday.
Crazy.
You guys can
yeah.
all wish me a happy birthday the day after that. We'll watch
Absolutely, we
that
will.
game. I'm just kidding.
Well, we have to wait all the way until December, and Benfica playing one game less, which I find annoying. That happened with Sporting last year for a while.
Right.
And then your January December break is gonna be all trifled up with extra games.
Yeah, and if you look at that week, it's like every 3 days we're playing a game or something.
Yeah, it could be worse, right?
Yeah.
So,
So-
that's fucked.
Yeah, it might be tough, but you know what? I think they'll be able to handle Nacional.
Yeah,
I just
there's-
have
if
a
there's-
feeling.
There's
Still,
any
you have to
team-
go over there. Maybe the fog is even worse in December.
Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe there's snow. Who
The
knows?
weather's fucked on those islands. Maybe it's gonna rain or something.
Yeah, but what if it's like, Nacional and then Guimarães and then a Champions League game and then you're all
Yeah.
buckled down with a million games. Then you got to play Stoke City on a cold, rainy Wednesday night.
Yep. I'll tell you what. I had Benfica fever this week. I made a point of it to seeing them this week. Sunday, hanging out with my girlfriend. I said, would you mind 2 hours of our afternoon? We're gonna go to Rosa Branca and we're gonna watch Benfica Nacional. So then the game starts. I have my super bock. She has her cappuccino, very nice foamy cappuccino they made there. She loved it.
Oh, nice.
Best coffee in the city.
Best coffee.
I never got a cappuccino there.
And then the game starts and it stops. And then we finish our drinks, and then
And
we
she's
go.
like, can every soccer game be like this?
Yeah, exactly. We walk around, we go to the bookstore, we come back, see, I think the game's back on. Oh, and they've canceled it. Okay, let's go do something else now. And how well that worked out for her, it's incredible.
But now you can forward that into another game next time. You say, hey, you owe me that one game.
No,
The
no,
last time
no.
I got canceled.
No, there's no owing. But I do, it's written down somewhere, I think.
Yeah.
I was very sad, man. I had my jersey on. I cracked open her super bock, and they canceled it.
That's one of the saddest super box you could drink.
And then I had to finish the super bock without the game.
Ah. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
One for the books. How do we talk so long about a game that never happened?
That's interesting.
That's
The
what-
Portuguese league, man, all this crazy shit always happens.
That's what this podcast is all about.
Game of the weekend. Porto defeat Braga 2-1. No, Braga did not get a red card this game.
Wow.
Porto won the game against 11 people.
11 on
Wow.
11.
Cop them
Thank
out,
you, guys.
boys.
We finally did it. Galeno from the spot in the first half, and then Pepe would score the winner 5 minutes after Roger absolutely smashes one in off the crossbar.
What a little Roger goal. A little deflection, Justin.
Oh, big deflection. Come on.
In real time, it looks very nice.
You
in real
guys still
time.
needed a penalty shot though. That's fucking weak.
Well, hey, you give away penalties, we'll take them.
Yeah, penalties.
Well, look at the foul. Let's see how legit it is. Oh, Samu scores off the bat in the 3rd minute. Beautiful goal. Disallowed, I think, offside or some shit. Again, big man up top.
So that is his like patented celebration. Fist pump in the air, jump, fist
360 or 180.
pump. Yeah,
fist
like a
bumps.
180.
Oh, I like that.
He's
I
good.
like that. I hate to give it up to a Porto player, but I like a nice celebration like that. Just a classic fist pump.
Nico with great opportunity to pass the ball off and score a goal, but he opts for the shot and misses.
Nico no pass.
Eesh.
No look, Nico. He didn't even look up.
Yeah. When you're carrying it for that long and you're right in front of the net, might as well just shoot it.
Takes down Galeno.
Weak.
Pushes him from behind. What are you talking about? Nah, he kind of.
I don't know about
He
that.
kind of ran into the tackle.
This is kind of a bullshit penalty. You asked me.
Gleno knew what to
That's
do
how
there.
Porto play.
Yeah, Gleno knew what to do there. I think he thought he was going to go shoulder to shoulder, and Gleno made sure it was not shoulder to shoulder. He said, I'm going to do something weird that you weren't expecting, which is dive in front of you.
And then this just from Roger,
And you're
top
gonna-
of the box.
And you are going to see this deflection on this second angle.
but it's still just
Yeah,
so
just from that
filthy.
like regular angle when you first
Yeah.
see it, looks
And
great.
Honestly, these black and pink Braga jerseys,
Yeah, what do you think about that, Chris? The black and pink Braga?
I like him.
top notch.
I like
Top notch Braga.
Let's hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big one there.
Off the knee of Perez.
The Porto defender really did all the work there.
That
He was the one who put it top shelf.
That
Yeah.
stonk still gets my
yeah.
my vote.
Oh,
I
yeah,
still
for
like
sure.
it.
It's like Figo's goal against England. We all know it kind of hit Tony Adams' leg.
Yeah.
But it still stonked the fuck out.
Oh,
If anything, it sped it up.
Beautiful.
That one looks great in the real
One of the
time.
best Portuguese stonks in history.
Yep.
Up there with the Ronaldo menu on Porto.
That was the first Puskás ever awarded, eh?
Really?
Oh, that's when they
That was-
got the
yeah.
idea.
That's when they're like, hey, this goal's so good, we got to make a whole new trophy for it.
And I guess because it was the man who did it, Cristiano Ronaldo, like, let's give
Yeah.
him something. Because I think probably we're going to give Messi the trophy this year.
Scored like 90 goals. Guimarães leads Boavista 2-0 into the final minutes of the game. Boavista would receive 2 penalties and tie the game. One in the 95th and then one in the 105th minute. Reisinho on both these spot kicks.
Crazy.
Ballsy,
Yeah.
ballsy
Reisinho
for the
the-
same guy to score both. Sorry.
I was going to say Reisinho the Roof.
Yes.
Save the day.
What a crazy end to that game, yeah.
The Little King. How do you feel if you're Guimarães after that?
How do you feel if you're
Defeated.
Varela?
Yeah.
Well,
Well, there's not much you can do with
No.
penalties, yeah.
He's the penalty. They were both kind of on like, and also both the penalties are given away in kind of like scrums in the box. Like
Yeah.
they kind of got lucky twice on like.
I mean,
One-
at least one of the Guimarães goal was a scrum in the box and just hideous too. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's Boavista just putting pressure on him in the box.
yeah, good for them.
we're trying to get paid this week.
They could have done that earlier, though. Why did
Yeah,
they wait
but
so long?
Come on, it's Portuguese league. It's fun.
Yeah.
Wait till the end.
This is a nice new different Boavista away.
Also, yes, I was gonna say. I mean, kind of similar to Braga, but still a fucking great
What are
jersey.
these? Triangles?
Weird,
Yeah.
different
No, they're
design.
kind of like
Arrows.
squares. They're kind of like
Ooh,
half triangles that
squiggly
turn into
line.
like
It's like,
squares.
do you remember the show Prison Break where the guy had all the tattoos? And it was secretly the
Schematics.
the schematics
Very
of the
cool,
prison. That's kind of what he's wearing.
And I think that's what they all watch too. They love Prison Break in
Yeah.
Portugal and Europe.
Why do you keep talking about Prison Break?
In Europe and Argentina, like they love Prison Break. Like I can't tell you how much they love Prison
I think
Break.
Otamendi might have a Prison Break tattoo.
He does. He has a big tattoo of that guy.
Michael Scofield.
Schofield.
Yeah.
Wild. Michael Schofield.
And what's the Garnacho went to America to go see the Prison Break set or something.
Prison Break
God.
prison?
The prison?
Yeah.
Wow.
You didn't see that on Instagram? Garnacho went. He's obsessed. The Argentinian mind is obsessed with Prison Break.
Like,
cringe.
like, what do we like here? Like Sopranos and Seinfeld, and they like Prison Break.
Have you seen Otamendi's tattoos?
Yes, we've talked about it many
it.
times.
I don't want to get into it now. Okay, get into it.
Wait. What's that show that only a couple people watch with like Nucky or something?
Nucky.
Oh, Boardwalk Empire.
Boardwalk Empire.
I
He's
love
got-
that show.
I like that show.
He's got Boardwalk Empire.
That's pretty cool.
He's got like a lot of like
has good
B,
shows.
He's got like B level gangster shows, like
okay.
like the Peaky Blinders and stuff.
I'm not a big Peaky fan.
He might have Vikings or something.
Farense. They get a win. This is their first win.
Massive.
Yeah, first win.
Second bit of points.
Yeah.
95th minute.
Winner by 34-year-old center back Raul Silva.
So late. There was a center back who scored just like it ended up to him and he just hits it. Not even that great of a shot, just trickled in. No celebration after. He just stands there. And then everyone runs to him. Even the people, like the trainers and all the subs ran onto the field. I think that must be like some sort of punishment.
If everyone runs up, 95th minute, game's probably over.
Yeah, game's like not even a touch after. Left probably blows the whistle.
Yeah. And then Gil Vicente, a rainy day, super rainy day, stands everyone had to move up, get into the shelter space. Felix Correa on the board again. I believe he scored against you guys last week. And then...
Did he?
Yeah. Open up the scoring this week. And also Fujimoto. Having a great season, this kid.
Oh yeah, Fujimoto's
Fantastic.
back. He's a machine.
He's a machine, like a Honda Accord, or a Toyota Camry,
He's built well, yeah.
or a Lexus.
Yeah, he's got a couple goals on his belt and assists. I got him on fantasy. He's a good one. He's racking in points. But Gil Vicente, good performance from them. Maybe this is the year.
Hear what? That they finished in
what?
7th?
The thrill of Jill.
Santa Clara finally hit the wall. They bump up against Moreirense and lose 1-0 when Bernardo Martins and his tiny mustache score in the 79th minute.
Oh, crushing.
Dude, who's
They-
the goalie? Kewen?
Oh, Kewen, yeah, he puts in some good
Holy
performances.
shit.
Santa Clara played well, man. They had some good chances. They're stealing the ball from the defenders, and they're going one-on-one with the goalie, and they couldn't do it. Kewen.
Yeah. No, fantastic.
Gabriel Silva
performance.
ball made it to him. He couldn't bury it. Vinicius had a good chance. This was the game with the ref.
Oh, yes, the ref, the celebration.
He
of the
did like
ref,
30 years of service or something.
of refereeing. And,
And
then
then it was.
What about the
big
kid?
deal.
What about the kid in the crowd?
I saw and I saw a kid wearing like a ref jersey. I've never seen a kid wear a ref jersey. And he's at the game, and the ref goes up to him. I think he gives him his cards or something.
It must be his
It's like
son,
his
right?
fan. I don't know. He's a fan of the ref. He was cheering every time the ref made a good decision, and then he got mad when the ref didn't make a good decision.
Yeah.
He's in it for the ref.
There's not two teams facing into. For him, it's like the ref against the players.
Yeah,
He doesn't care about the 22 guys on the field. He just cares about the one guy
that's very interesting to watch the ref and what he's doing.
and his morality.
the judicial system of the game.
That's crazy.
Well, congratulations, man! 30 years.
Yeah. Congrats.
It is kind of interesting because Chris. I think I don't know. It happens a little in England, but I think in Portugal more like they'll say like after in the post match whether or not the ref had a good game or a bad game. Like every manager will be like, yeah, I think the ref had a good game. Blah blah blah. I think
Good
the
performance from the ref.
Yeah, I think the ref did amazing. And then most of the time it's the opposite. It's like we just got absolutely killed with calls. We didn't get this. We didn't get that. We didn't get this. So
Yeah, you only complain about the ref when you lose, right?
yeah. So
It'd be interesting if they could interview the ref after the game, but they can't.
no.
They don't want the ref to say stuff.
Almost in no league can they do
No,
that.
yeah, no.
They protect them like so much, and they should be protected. But they should be protected, but then maybe also they should be looked into sometimes.
Yeah. I think they should interview the ref. Why not?
Yeah, explain yourself.
Why don't they interview the ref with like a cloak, like a mask and a voice changer?
Well, it's him.
We know what he looked like.
Could be the fourth official.
No, but
You don't know which one it is?
Yeah,
Could be the VAR guy.
What if one ref's trying to make it sound like he's the other ref?
that's funny.
Oh, guys, if Santa Clara won this game, they would have jumped Benfica.
Oh my god.
Well, that's annoying because we didn't get to play our stupid game.
Yeah, I know. It would have been game in hand. but
That's
still.
annoying because it's the 8th game of the year.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're getting there.
you guys are worried about missing a game. What about Nacional? They're going to be at the bottom of the table all fucking year. I guess one game wouldn't make too much of a difference.
No.
Cares? Maybe friends can pass them.
Yeah, this gives it.
That's mental too. It's like, oh, even though we have a game in hand, they're actually above us.
Yeah, Fred's playing Braga next week. Probably not then. Okay. So yeah, table's looking good. Still Sporting, Porto, Benfica, Santa Clara top 4. Let's check around the globe. Midweek, Chelsea beat Ghent 4-2. Neto and Renato Vega both score.
Damn.
Yeah, looking good there.
I like that Neto goal. Very nice.
Yeah,
I think
weak foot.
I think Felix also gets to play when they play the midweek games. Yeah, they don't. They
Gents
haven't
of
got.
the world.
They haven't get the Premier League start yet, but they're playing these guys.
Yeah.
The midweek, yeah. There's enough players on this team to switch the whole team for midweek and weekend.
I think maybe this is the first revolutionary manager on Chelsea where he's like, I actually am going to use like every player and like 2 teams, and we're not going to get tired by the end of the year. So maybe he's a smart guy. This new Italian coach they got in.
He's Spanish.
Is he Spanish? Okay,
He's Spanish.
Yeah.
Sorry, and he's gonna be like he's gonna be revolutionary.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, no, every team needs 40 players.
Need a.
And then also, Todd Bowley's American. He wants them to play the whole year, like 3 times a week.
Yeah. Wait, this is the argument that always gets brought up. There's too many games. Players are playing too much. Shift your squad.
Get more players.
Get more players. Rotate.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't want more games because I don't want to get burnt out. Like watching so many soccer games every single day.
Yeah,
it's already kind of happening.
Yeah.
You know what? It's the one thing that I like about NFL. There's not too many games. There's 16, 17 games a year. So when the game's on, it's important. Watch the damn thing.
And it's just once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was football. Boring as hell.
Yeah,
but
it'd
if
be
you-
exhilarating.
The owners are getting to that too.
do a
They're gonna
little
make it 18 pretty soon, and then it'll be.
Well, 17, 18, that's not a big difference. These guys are talking like 50 to how many? 80 games this
Yeah,
season?
we're watching like 7 different leagues and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Renato Vega. Yeah, I like this guy. He's one of my top picks. I like him.
Okay, we'll keep that in
Evan's
mind.
top picks.
Yeah. On the weekend, they would tie Nuno Espirito Santos' Forest 1-1. So, I don't know. That squad didn't work.
Not good.
Liverpool beat Palace 1-0 with an early goal that stands for the entire game, coming in the 9th minute by Jota.
Yahoo!
He's got a new celebration. What is he? He's climbing a ladder?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, who knows? 60 goals in 100 appearances. That's a pretty good stat.
Maybe he's moving up on the table.
Ah,
Climbing the table.
They're already in
They're
first.
first.
Yeah, he's just trying to go higher.
Oh.
can you get much higher?
Do you think he's locking down that starting striker role for Liverpool?
They got a lot of games. They got a lot of tournaments.
They got a lot of firepower.
It's rotating. Yeah, they got a lot of firepower too. Locking down, I don't know. I think nobody's actually really playing bad up there right now.
Yeah.
Nunes playing good.
And it
Jota's
seems like
playing
there's a
well.
healthy rotation.
Even Gakpo's like fucking coming out swinging. So If he doesn't start, I'm not even upset. It's like,
it's entertainment.
Yeah.
Jota's all reliable.
Yeah.
I don't know which commentator was, maybe Sean Gillen, when he made the tweet about Jota that it's a good job to get in front of that ball. He was like not in a good position, then all of a sudden he's the one getting to that ball and put it in the net, you know?
Yeah.
Well, that's his strength, right?
Yeah.
Just knows where to be at the right time.
His old team, Wolves, lose 5-3 to Brentford. Los Lobos sit dead last in the Premier League. Is this the end? Is this the end?
I
What
think
will
so.
happen to Fabio Silva?
Little Fabio.
Is he still owned by Wolves?
They own him, but I'm pretty sure he's probably on loan.
Yeah. I think this might be the end.
Yeah.
They got some talented Brazilians too, though. It's just not clicking.
And Nelson Semedo.
Yeah.
Oh.
This time's probably up there anyways. Totti Gomes is solid. And Rodrigo Gomes, the young little midfielder. He's fantastic.
Maybe Totti Gomes will come back to the Portuguese league. I can see that happening.
Honestly, staying in there and fighting the championship to come back up is a pretty good career move in itself.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else in the Prem? I don't really have too much. United tied 0-0 against Villa.
Yeah, and they, what's his face, kept his jog.
Yep.
I think he's on the ropes. I mean, geez. But Bruno Fernandes, the red card last week, rescinded, so he gets to play
Yes.
for those games. And you guys were right, I guess. I said it looked nasty.
It was bullshit.
And you guys said it was bullshit.
His foot was in the wrong place, but the studs did not make contact.
Bushy.
But then what does that say for the game last week? When if it shouldn't have been a red, shouldn't have been a red. Should check the VAR. In Italy, Chico scores the winner midweek for Juve against Leipzig in a 3-2 thriller. I think it's 2 goals in a row for the little boy. Little Chico. And then on the weekend, they play Cagliari. They draw 1-1, and Chico takes home a red card in the 90th.
Oh.
Little Chico. He's a hothead.
Yeah. The positives and the negatives of
Yeah.
Chico. Just like his father. Like father, like son.
Yeah.
The apple don't fall far from the tree, as they say.
I think the saying goes, the shit apple doesn't fall far from the shit tree.
Class. Yeah, nice goal and nice moment, dude. To score a winner in Champions League, that's something in your career, and as he did in the Euro.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, he's a big moment player.
Oh, yeah. Lives on it.
Yep.
That was a sick goal, too.
Yeah.
And they were down a man at the time, kind of pulled it out of thin air.
The Burger Boy. Why is he the Burger Boy?
He's getting to it.
No, I got to know Burger Boy.
No, this is it.
This is Burger Boy.
Oh, okay.
Danny Mota scores the tying goal for Monza against Roma. Portuguese Burger Boy is in the right place at the right time. He's the Burger Boy because he's a Luxembourgian.
Oh, wow.
Portuguese
What a walk.
Luxembourg.
We have to think.
There's this guy I know from the bar. We call him Burger Boy, but he has Asperger's.
Shit. What the hell?
What if it's just some guy that likes burgers?
That could be a Burger Boy, too.
Yeah, not really the most glamorous goal, but like I said, right place, right time. Mr. Danny Mota. League One. Ooh, I didn't even see this goal. Nuno Mendes scores the tying goal for PSG as they tie Nice.
As they tie. Nice.
Yeah, PSG not playing too well right now, to be honest. I mean,
Have you been talking to your boy at the store, down at the PSG store?
You're still in contact with that guy?
I fucking hate that guy, man. Fuck that guy. He made me buy the jersey. Then every time I come back in, I'm like, do you have the little accent over there? He's like, no, we don't have yet. But then he said, but yesterday I saw the Champions League jersey. He didn't have the A, so you want me to print now? Or I'm like, no, of course it has the little accent over the A. He's trying to convince me that I didn't have it for the Champions League.
I sold you a perfect product.
Please let me
wanker.
print.
Yeah.
But Nuno Mendes from the top of the box, not the prettiest goal.
No, it's not a nice goal. He misses it. It's his off foot, to be
Yeah.
fair, but there's no power, and then it gets deflected in. It was going to miss the net completely.
He got lucky this time. This really reminds me of the Portugal chance he had against France.
Oh, my God.
Right at the
Clear
top of the
chance.
blocks.
Clear chance to win that game.
Local lads, Toronto FC. Messi was in Toronto. He was in our town. Apparently they they did their practice at the Toronto University at
Varsity?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Inter Miami was just training at Varsity Stadium.
That's cool.
Messi and Suarez and Busquets hanging out on campus, having a time over there.
Nice.
They win 1-0 against TFC. Messi takes the field for the final 30 minutes.
He took the field for just a little walkabout. Patrick was tuning in. I watched him. He didn't even know he was on the field. I was like, he's right there. He's the guy walking around.
He's just walking around.
Just having a walk. I heard I was watching. I don't know what I was watching. I was watching something, and I started hearing the stadium go off in the background from my couch. I was like,
nice.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Oh, damn.
When
You're that
Miami
close,
scored?
eh?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was the Pitch Invaders. Was definitely one of them.
Oh yeah, they did 2 back to back. Yeah.
Yes. One little kid got a photo, and then some old guy was like, I can go get a photo now, too.
It was an old guy, like in his 30s or 40s.
It's a free-for-all now. You'll let one kid take a picture, everyone's going to do it.
Absolutely not. Do not let the old guy take it.
No.
They didn't. I think
beat
they
him up.
tackled
Oh yeah,
that guy.
they got him way before.
But
Well,
this
also the kid, Messi's like, okay, hey guys, back off. Let me take the picture with the kid.
Yeah.
But let me say this. I think the kid should get tackled too. And
Yeah.
we need to set example for these other
Beat 'em
young
up.
kids.
There's gonna be a lot of other kids trying to do it now.
Exactly.
Well, you get big kids, 30, 40-year guy, old guys who never grew up, and they run onto the field, Messi.
He's like the big kids that are going trick or treating. It's like, who are you kidding me?
Yeah, exactly.
You're 17 years old. Go home.
That's a great analogy, Chris. Yes.
I think also with the doing of the kids, it reminds me of last week when we talked about the autographs for Insigne and stuff like this. It's actually the parents who are like pushing it. So no kid would run on the field without their parent being like, do it now. It's perfect.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was like, who lets these kids just fucking do this?
Yeah, so it's obviously the parents too. So
Yeah,
if
the
you
parents
tackle
send them
one,
on.
if you tackle one kid, then the next parent is going to be reluctant to send their kid out there to get their neck broken. You know what I mean?
It's dangerous to send them out
Or you
then.
capture
Exactly.
or you capture the kid and then beat up the parents when you're giving the kid back.
That's right. Where are your parents? Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
my guy, come with me. Come with me.
Can you not charge the kid because he's a minor?
I suppose that's probably one of the reasons that you would send him out there.
That's what gangs do.
Yeah.
And these autograph seekers, they are like gangs.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah. For the man, Patrick was saying to me on the weekend, he's like, these guys have no shame. Like, come on, you gotta tell your friends you did this and
Yeah.
stuff. Aren't you? Do your Sebastian Maniscalco.
You running out on the field? Aren't you embarrassed? You're a grown man running out on the field.
For a soccer
For
player.
a soccer player? This is another man. Aren't you embarrassed?
Fantastic. But with all that, TFC eliminated from playoffs with this loss, and it's one of those things where it's like, oh, this big show, but like realistically, you're like, if you're an actual fan, you're like, we need to win this fucking game.
No, they're too preoccupied with cheering Messi.
That's the thing. It's like this whole day, which is like such an important game for them, is just like, oh, this is the Messi game.
And
And it's the last game, and it's the game they need to win to make the playoffs. And then
it's
you just got all these jokers in pink jerseys cheering
Yeah.
for this
And they were
little
giving-
man.
They were giving out white shirts to people in Inter Miami jerseys. They say you can't wear that.
Well, you
jersey.
can't wear an Inter Miami jersey or an away team jersey in the supporter section behind
Yeah.
the net. So they give him, you have to wear this white T-shirt.
Oh, but I thought those supporter sections guys were mean. Like, you can't be, like, get the hell out
Oh
of
no, they'll
here.
be mean to you for sure. Especially the guys wearing black, like in the middle. Those guys like to pretend they're very serious.
Yeah.
Mm.
Which I think is good. I mean, especially if you're going to have all these, like you said, jokers, like, there for the other team. Like, come on. Well, that's Mickey Mouse Club stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
There should be an away section if you want to wear the other team's jersey.
Yeah.
There is an away section, but there's just so many Messi fans there.
I think and also, like, have a little self-respect. Like, I know maybe you're there for Messi, but don't wear the colors of the Messi.
Yeah. Wear an Argentina, wear a Barca. Don't
Hey.
wear Inter Miami.
I love 'em.
No,
It's his
wear a red
worst
TFC.
jersey.
Wear a red TFC and go see your favorite player walk around if you want
Yeah.
to do that.
Word.
Also, like, I mean, shame on TFC. Like, the other team didn't play their best player. Their best player is only going to walk around, and they still can't, like, get a result from them.
And then
They are the best team in the league, but they've also already clinched, so it's like
Yeah.
it's less in it for them.
Yeah. You couldn't beat a team that wasn't even trying.
Yeah.
That's right.
Insigne gets subbed on late, and then he fucking he runs to Messi at the end of the game for the shirt swap.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
That's embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
Aren't you embarrassed?
Well, yeah.
I'm not doing the voice,
Aren't
but
you embarrassed?
But it's
Yeah,
also
well, he
like-
is like, I think Messi wants my shirt. I'm the biggest player on this team. I should run over.
Also,
I
how
think-
many jerseys did you get from playing teams when you were in Napoli? Like, you probably played the biggest teams in the world.
I think he is a bit of a jersey collector. He likes to collect
It's
these
like
jerseys.
playing Pokemon cards, and there's a holographic Charizard on the
Yeah.
field right there.
Pokemon Go, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris hasn't got up to Pokemon Go. He's still on the
he's on
cards.
cards. That makes the cards make sense because you
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
have the physical thing, right?
Yeah.
But you're running around the streets with Pokemon Go, yeah.
You're right, Chris. It's
Better than
it is
Charizard.
like-
That's like a Mewtwo or something.
yeah, it's rarer.
Chris is still on the first 150 also.
No, and he might have not got. We'll have to go deep into our historic records. We'll get our intern on that one. If Insigne has played Messi before, and maybe he did, and he didn't get the jersey. Someone else got the jersey.
That's probably why he was jogging or running.
Probably Hamšík got the jersey.
yeah, maybe
before.
Hamšík.
Also in the MLS, Pedro Santos with a banger of a goal for New England Revolution.
Yeah, it was
Came
nice.
across the feed. That was real nice. Nice to see. He's still doing well.
And we got to follow Diogo Gonçalves on Real Salt Lake.
Salt Lake. The other side of the GTA, York United back to winning ways. They beat Ottawa 1-0 thanks to young Shola Jimo, our own little Messi. He's fantastic. And we've secured not only playoffs, but a home playoff match at some point.
Wow.
So we got to see where we end up in the finals. But yeah, it's fucking great.
If I would say, if you're bummed out about TFC, like I think a lot of Toronto football fans are, go check out York United.
York, we're playing this Thursday. It's going to be great. Playing Pacific. The assistant used to be a Benfica guy. What's his face?
Armando Sa.
Yeah, Armando Sa. He'll be there.
Crazy that he's there.
Yeah. Aside from that, there's some great shit talking after the game. Our coach, Benjamin Mora, talked a lot of shit to the Ottawa coach started it in the press conference and then gave it right back to him. But that's a funny little clip. You can find that on Twitter.
What did he say? Something.
He said he's got the other team had weak coaching, and then
So we've played Ottawa. It's 2 home, 2 away games. The first game of the year, we lost in Ottawa. Different coach. Fired the coach. Brought in Benjamin. And then he's beaten them every time.
No, I think that York is probably the weakest team on the playoffs. Probably. They are the weakest team. They don't have so many tools, and the way and the proposal of their football make them be a team that in normal circumstances we have to win them.
I'm an elegant, professional, mature. I have 250 games in First Division all over the world. I'm not going to get into this conversation with, what's the name? Carlos? Because I don't know
He knew.
his view about the situation. He has all the right to say about our team. I think 7-2 is the 3 games we beat them this season. 7-2 is the score, the global score. So imagine if we were not weak. Imagine if we were not weak. But my father taught me that the opinions of others don't determine who we are and what we are.
Yeah, it's really funny shit.
The global score.
The global score.
He really got him back.
I feel like he wanted to say the opinions of nothings. Yeah.
He
No,
paused. He was a pause for dramatic effect.
Yeah.
Others.
Yeah.
Others, I'll say. And B, you know why he said others? Because he's an elegant.
Yes, he's
I'm an elegant man.
and he proved it there.
Calling yourself elegant is funny.
But then he elegantly dissed the shit out of him.
And then after that, I think he's like, Ottawa's a good team. He's like, all the players are great. So if the team's great, I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, must be something else, yeah.
He's fucking funny, man.
He's doing like a mustache beard combo
The
thing.
mustache is mighty.
Cool.
So yeah, come check out York.
See that
And
mustache.
Keep an eye out for those playoffs.
And new fan, Sergio and Associates. I saw him.
Sergio
I saw him
came
post about it.
Yes.
Nice.
Shout out Sergio came out to the game. He brought his son a little Benfica jersey. And I was walking around, I saw a little Benfica jersey, and I was like, oh shit, that's Sergio. But yeah, I chatted with him.
Nice.
And yeah, it was a good time. Said he had a blast.
Nice. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah. Stunk of the week.
Roger.
Roger that.
Roger. Boom. João Wonder. Definitely not Bruma.
I'd say I'd like to say Reisinho, but it was 2 penalties.
2 penalties. Yeah, I wanted to say Reisinho also.
Crazy comeback though, 90th minute though.
Yeah.
Gutsy. How was that goalie? Wasn't there a goalie
About,
you guys were
I
highlighting?
think he's Brazilian. Moreirense. Queuing.
I don't know if
hate
you
when
call
that
it like a
happens.
good performance, but the fog in Madeira. Do you
Fog.
want to give it to the fog in Madeira?
It destroyed that game.
The fog
It really won the game, yeah.
Yeah. There's midweek. There's Champions League and stuff too. Those games. Bragança, Neto, Vega.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
Bragança's been playing well, yeah.
I give it a Bragança.
Bragança in pink.
Yeah.
Pretty in pink. Okay. Bragança, congrats. Thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on social, Portugal_corner on X, Portugal Corner on Insta. Join us on Patreon. Email us at portugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Take a minute to listen to a rating and review. Tell your friends. And we'll see you next week.
See you.
Bye.